Cheryl Fu asks, I'm really confused. What's the difference between marketing and marketing management? What's the difference between these two subjects? I understand it can get confusing because they're both related to or connected to the idea of selling something. But ultimately, what is the real difference when it comes to studying the subject, hopefully getting into a career in the area of marketing? What's the difference between marketing and marketing management? If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Belal Khan. I work in marketing by profession, media by passion, kind of comes with the territory. And this channel's whole intent and focus is to, give you creative confidence, help you make your ideas real. I share tips, tools, and techniques, whether it's related to marketing and media, to help you get there. So if that sounds like something that is of interest and of value to you, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And now let's get to the video. There's a joke about those people who do marketing and those people who do the management of marketing. When I was in high school in the late 90s, we had a programming class, and part of the programming class was if you did your assignment, it was on a floppy disk, and that floppy disk was essentially in this basket. So walking in, I knew I wasn't very good at coding. I didn't want to learn coding. I knew I didn't want a career in coding. So what I would do is I'd pick up a disk, the floppy disk from the exiting class, go in, change up the code a little bit, put my name on it, and then put it as a submission for my work. And somebody explained to me how that's the reality of management, where you get people to do some work and then you take the credit for it. But in all seriousness, that it really comes down to, there's people who do the work in marketing, people who are the technicians, the technical folks who know Facebook advertising really well, who know public relations really well, and people who know how to create videos, people who know how to do copywriting and whatnot. And then there's people whose job is to ensure, they're like a lieutenant, right? If each one of these people that do the work of the different facets of marketing, if they're like foot soldiers, the manager is kind of like a lieutenant whose job is to make sure that people are getting their work done, and whatever work that needs to get done then needs to be carried over to the next person in the next team, that is being done in a timely manner. And they're also responsible for communicating geek speak many times to management, or themselves getting a basic understanding of what the geek speak is, so that they can translate it to other decision makers. And so part of being a manager is to know enough about the technical aspects of the different facets of marketing, so that when somebody's BSing you or not. Ultimately, you just need to know what are the results that need to be achieved, who's going to be doing it, what it takes to get it done, so that way you can be fair with the people that you're engaging with, and ultimately reporting to the decision makers, the stakeholders, and showcasing, hey, this is the work that's putting in, this is the time and money investment, resource investment that's going into getting the results, and this is how well we're doing it, and this is the improvements that we're making. This is what it's costing us in terms of every lead that we get or every order that we get. This is our cost per customer. This is how much our customers, how often they buy, how frequently they buy, and whether or not we are offering them any other additional upsells and whatnot. All of this information is going to come from the people who are on the ground. The soldiers that are on the floor, they're going to be reporting the data to you, and you need to be able to put it in a way that's presentable to those who are going to be, who are the genuine stakeholders, the generals, the kings, so to speak, of the company that, you have been hired to do. So that's really the difference. One, marketing itself is the general aspect of attention, creative offer. And the management is, working with the people and understanding the basics of the tools, so that you can ensure that the work gets done. You got to manage the work of marketing. Let me know if that was helpful. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. I'll see you soon.